Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. From lions roaming around and humans stuck in the cage, to a cat who saves a baby's life, to the monkey who raids the bank, we'll show you amazing events captured on camera that surprised everyone. Humans in the cage. Do you think you're brave? Well, are you brave enough to lock yourself up in a cage in the midst of a jungle where lions are roaming nearby, only because you can take a closer and better look at the magnificent beasts? There is a tourist destination in Harrismith, South Africa, where they will lock you in an enclosure and leave you in the middle of a forest between lions. As in this camera footage, you can see an old couple sitting in a cage surrounded by lions. The visitors are calmly taking pictures from the cage. The lions are confused and poking the enclosure. One is even sitting on the top. Cat saves the day. Most of you know cats by their grumpy nature, but deep down, these feline creatures care about us as much as we care about them. In this clip, you can see how a cat saves a toddler's life. The baby seen going toward the staircase, the cat notices this and rushes toward him to save him from falling down the stairs. What a courageous little fella! He then sits in front of the stairs to prevent the baby from making an attempt again. Leopard attack. Filmed by some tourists in the Kruger National Park, this entry is about a raw and wild leopard attack. The big cat pounced on an open-top Jeep. People in the nearby cars were shocked to see the attack as it ensued, and when several vehicles tried to flee, in their chaos, they drove over the poor cat.
It's running. Chasing it. Have you got it?
Yeah. Sea lion grabs a girl in the water. Here's a scary encounter in which a girl sits to rest near the port when suddenly a sea lion comes out of the water and grabs the girl and pulls her in. Everyone, including the family of the girl, screams and shrieks. A man goes in the water and pulls her out. The event shocked everyone, as sea lions generally don't attack first without being provoked. Monkeys who clean their food. Not only humans, but some monkeys also clean their food by washing it in water before eating. A special species of monkeys, macaques, were caught on camera washing their food before devouring their meal. Researchers have termed that this is a learned behavior and not an instinctive one, as the macaques in zoos don't practice this thing. The custom is an essential part of their routine, as the monkeys who don't participate in it are often boycotted. Pretty serious. Ostrich fights a man. Ostriches are the largest and heaviest of the birds. They are quite harmless and rarely fight, but here we will show you an angry ostrich who fights off a man brutally. Some men were passing by and minding their own business when an ostrich approached them and began brawling with one. I wonder what got this bird angry in the first place.
Help, help.
Elephant went crazy. During a safari expedition, an elephant went rogue on some tourists. The tourists were sitting in a safari car when this largest land mammal got so mad at the visitors and started to make loud trumpets to show his aggression. The explorers got very scared for their safety and started screaming. What made this animal so mad? Maybe he was hungry or just got sick of tons of people coming to visit him every day. Whale comes by to greet. Imagine you're rowing your boat and the biggest sea creature comes by to visit. This really happened with someone, as an old man was paddling his boat in the middle of the ocean when suddenly a whale came out of nowhere. The man got pretty excited by the greeting of this massive sea creature. After some time, the creature goes back into the water. The chance of this happening is extremely rare. Such a magnificent moment to witness. Bear pounces on a man. They say never provoke a wild animal, but this man had other plans when he spotted this wild black bear. He starts to attract the animal toward himself by making loud noises. The bear comes rushing, and it seems like the man will not live to see another morning. But miraculously, the bear leaves him unharmed, and the man catches his breath after this mind-boggling incident. Tree on fire. This clip shows the footage of a tree getting caught on fire by the breaching of high-voltage power lines. It looks outright terrifying and stunning, and feels as if the tree is glowing remarkably. The video is filmed in the USA, and people can be heard shouting in the background. The branches are then seen bursting into flames just yards from a group of wooden houses. However, this is a fire hazard, so steer clear and report to the authorities if you see anything like it. Shark drops by a surfing contest. Sharks are known to be the most vicious sea creatures, comprising a set of deadly teeth. An Australian surfer, Mick Fanning, was surfing in a contest in South Africa when, during his turn, a shark pays a visit. This all happened on live television, and after the encounter, Mick started swimming in pure panic. A rescue team was sent to pull him out of the water. When interviewed after the attack, he said it's remarkable that he is safe and sound, and the whole experience was unreal. Family finds lions chilling in their yard. Imagine opening your backyard door only to find a party of lions just chilling there. It would surely scare the bejesus out of me. A man captured a video of a group of lions who were hanging out in his yard. It seems that they find the place amusing and decided to stay for a bit. Then after hearing a loud noise, they scattered and went away. Monkey raids bank and takes a banker hostage. These days, not only do you have to be vigilant for the robbers, but the monkeys too can raid the banks. A monkey comes into the bank and takes a banker hostage by sitting on his shoulders. The whole scenario amuses the other employees, and they make fun of their colleague. The monkey doesn't let anybody get near him by using the man as a decoy. Such a cunning little fella. Mother finds a 10-foot python under son's bed. Here we'll show you how a mother in Thailand finds a large 10-foot python under her son's bed. Thenapum Lekin, 42, when walked out of her room one morning, saw her dead kitten lying in a room with bite marks on her body. When she went to her son's room, a 10-foot python was lying there. She immediately called the authorities, and they safely captured the python. Lekin stated that it was a miracle her son slept in her room that night, and a guardian angel was protecting him from the incident. Gorilla knocks out a woman. A group of people was touring the Volcano National Park in Rwanda when a huge gorilla charged at her with great speed and knocked her off by pushing her with a hand. The woman jumped and fell down on the ground due to the sheer might of the animal. All the other visitors got shocked by the incident and rushed in to save her. Usually, gorillas don't attack humans without any reason, but maybe this one wanted to play with a woman. Morning glory clouds. These cloud formations are a rare meteorological phenomenon that's observed in only some of the locations around the world. A man captured these majestic clouds on the top of Lake Michigan in the United States of America. This is caused in the early mornings, as the air that time is saturated enough and the front of it produces a cloud, which forms the leading edge of the cylinder. It gives the cloud the shape of a large snail roaming in the sky. Recently, a strange clip surfaced on the internet in which we can see a strange creature pulling a wheelchair. It looks pretty uneasy to watch. If you know anything about it, do tell us in the comment section below. Diver helps a shark. A video was captured underwater during a sea dive in Guadalupe Island, Mexico, when a diver attempts to lure a shark. The man got inside of a protective cage and started to attract the angry fish. The white sharks came charging at him, and his mouth got stuck in the cage. The diver helped the jammed shark by pushing his head, and the shark swam away. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a picture of a man whose head is upside down. The video was caught by a man in the middle of the night who was passing through a deserted road when he suddenly stumbled upon this. People have termed it as a road demon who haunts the visitors. Some have deemed it as a hoax by stating it's a human wearing a mask. Royal Guard. Queen's Guards are expected to remain remarkably calm in the face of hordes of tourists trying to snap photos, and they do. But check out this video. A man who managed to make the Royal Guard giggle. As the man talks about the Guard as if they've known each other for 30 years, the Guard is powerless to react. The funny guy continued his story about how they grew up, making it sound wilder and wilder. The Guard begins to loosen up as he tells him about their history together. But unfortunately, his duty is to defend the palace and not make any reactions. So he went back to being normal.
So how long do you know this man?
30 years.
30 years you've been together and you've been to school where?
School?
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.